Hey, this is Steve at SteveHuffPhoto.com, and I'm here today with Leica 50 Summicron lens, a classic in the Leica lineup. This lens has been around for ages, and they're still using the same formula today as they did many years ago. Who knows, this lens may be on their list to update, but me, personally, I love the signature of the 50 Summicron Classic on the Leica M9. To be honest, I never tried it on the M8, but I did shoot it on a film M7 and of course now on the M9. The lens is actually very beautiful. It's small. It feels pretty hefty, so it's well made. One of the nice things about the 50 Summicron is it has a built-in lens hood. You just slide it out when you want to use the shade, and when you're done, you just push it in. It's very smooth, very silky, at least on my copy it is. And it works great to control flare, because sometimes this lens can flare if you're out in the bright sun and you do not use the hood. So I suggest in bright conditions you pull out the hood and then you just slap it back down when you're done using it. The 50 Summicron aperture ring is actually very nice. It's solid but smooth at the same time. If you have it set at f4, for example, it's not going to accidentally move out of place. You have to give it some force to move it. But it's not rough. It feels very smooth. The 50 Summicron is a very compact lens. It's very small, but it's not too light. It feels really well made, like I said before. You can see just how compact it is when it's standing next to the 75. The 75 is a fine lens, though. That's a 75 f2. This is a 50 f2. But you can see the size difference. The Summicron is pretty small in comparison. The 50 Summicron, they're both Summicrons, but both are fabulous lenses. I will be reviewing the 75 very soon, but for now you can see the full written review with tons of samples on the M9 of the 50 Summicron. It's actually now my preferred 50mm lens on the M9. I chose it over every other 50 that's out there. Basically due to a few reasons. The 50 Summilux aspherical lens is probably the best 50 ever made, but it's bigger, as in longer. It's a longer lens. It's heavier, especially if you buy the silver version, the chrome version, and it's also now $3,800, and there's a huge waiting list for one. This lens, the 50 Summicron, is easy to find. I got it brand new. And these lenses are under $2,000 for a brand new lens. And honestly, the quality at f2 is pretty amazing. It actually blew me away. I thought it was going to be soft at f2, but it's razor sharp at f2, as well as giving you that creamy out of focus background that Leica lenses are known for. So I highly recommend the Leica Summicron 50 f2 lens for a full frame Leica M9. It's a beautiful lens, and like I said, it's my 50 of choice. It's the one I own. So you can see the full written review with tons of samples over at SteveHuffPhoto.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.